Good afternoon, everybody. It's Andrew here, so I'm going to go through my garden with you guys today. It's June 11th. I have my lettuce is starting to come up here in this bed, so it's looking pretty good. Remember, I had to start all this from seed again because none of it came up when I tried to start it inside. And then over here is where I had all the potatoes, but the only one that came up was this guy right here. I'm gonna have one plant of potatoes. I think what I'm gonna do is, got some weeds here. I think what I'm gonna do is, I might take the strawberries and put them in here. And I have my strawberries over here. My sister gave them to me because she had them. Oh, and here's one of the bees. A lot of bees around here. She had them at work in a huge bin, and I guess they tipped over and spilled. So she was able to save a few of them. Oh, look, we got a strawberry here. So, it's nice. And then we got our blueberry plant right here, looking good. And I have a bunch of blueberries on here. I had a blueberry here I was gonna pick today, and somebody ate it. Dang. I knew I should have eaten it. Oh well. Got a few. I cannot focus today. There we go. Got a few of them. I had one, a perfect one, right here yesterday, and somebody ate it today. So I'm gonna have to pick this one soon. Then we got our raspberry plant here. That's looking great. And then we have our watermelon plants behind here. So I had a bunch of them in this whole bed, and only 3 of them have survived. Or 4 of them, I guess. But so I'll get some watermelons this year, hopefully. Alright, coming over here, we have our basil. So I might start a few more seeds just because we don't have very many coming up. My phone does not want to focus on anything today. And we have our lavender plant here, which is starting to look really good. So that's exciting. And all my sunflowers are starting to come up. Remember, that big one is the one that I transplanted from the chicken coop. Have our mint over here. That's looking good. Smells great. And then we have the wildflower bed. It's got the mix of wildflower, pollinator, and zinnias. The zinnias are over on this side. I guess it looks like there's a couple of them sprinkled in here too. And then we got our cucumbers here. Those are starting to get some flowers, so that's good. We'll probably get some cucumbers in the not too distant future. Great. So over here's our carrots. So this was the secondary crop of carrots that I put in. Got some of that coming up. And then these are my, these are the ones that I started inside and I was able to transplant. So got a lot of these. Anything good? Yeah, let's see. So we got some of those. There were some that were looking. Right. That guy's looking big. And that orange tops over here. Oh, look at that guy. Look how big that one is. Right, then behind this this is the broccoli, and I found one of those little broccoli worms on one of these guys earlier, but they seem to be okay. I know there's a netting you can put up, or you're supposed to put up, but I don't have that, so I'm kind of playing with fire with these. And then I have a few more coming up. I have to weed this garden. And then got the onions right here, and I planted a bunch more radishes here. Got a zinnia growing here. This was originally supposed to be my bean little contraption, but only one bean survived. I've just been letting it ride. Got our peas over here, which are doing phenomenal. Got a bunch of peas that I I need to pick. And ooh, somebody has gotten in here because they ripped up that plant. So that's great. I'm really gonna have to take care of this. Have our corn plants over here. These are doing great, but for some reason my corn is always short. Good news is I'm actually getting some corn, so that's exciting. You can see the little ears in there. Then I have a bunch of different kinds of peppers here. And then one of my bell peppers is actually giving me a pepper. None of my tomatoes took. They all died. So, but and we'll go see the watermelon patch. Not the watermelon, the pumpkin patch. Here I have different little lawnmowers I'm working on for my small engine channel. Got our chickens. Hey everybody. Have our bees. Here's our pumpkins. So they're doing all right. No significant growth on them yet. And then here's another blueberry plant that I have. This was on the side of the house, but I moved it over here because it wasn't getting enough sun. And it seems to be doing okay. It's got some more growth on it. We'll see how that goes. And this is my wild blackberry patch back here, but it's got a bunch of weeds in it, so I think I need to come in here and try to take those out. So, all right, well that's the garden update for today. I'll show it to you guys again in a few more days. Bye.